Hello everyone, today we are working with 20 gauge wire, 20 centimeters length. We will start by measuring 3 centimeters length on this wire, mark it, and that will be your first bend. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to start making bends of 2 centimeters each. We will need 6 bends of 2 centimeters each. And we had started off with 3 centimeters bend at the beginning. I'm using the tip of the plier to make these bends so that in all we'll need 7 bends. I'm going to be opening up the wire slowly and I'll show you what these bends are for. We're making a complete and a total flower. So at this point in time, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bend, which we will be turning it into petals. So if you need 6 petals, you need 7 bends, and if you need 7 petals, you'll need 8 bends. So that will be 1 bend extra for every petal that you're making. So in this case, there are 6 petals. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a flat nose plier and I'm going to straighten out one end of the wire. I'm just going to swirl it up presently so you can see what we are going to be doing later once we finish working out the petals completely. We will now be cutting out the top end. We will leave it a bit of U and use our wire cutter to cut off the extra. So you can watch closely. I'm doing this so that all the petals are set properly and the frame doesn't look bad. We want the frame to look very nice, and that is the reason. Now we are going to make sure that all the bends are close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my flat nose plier and try to make all the bends closer. One by one, just go slowly. So now all the bends are close and tight. We are going to use step 4 on our 6-step bail plier to shape the petals. I'm going to start shaping the petals one by one by just making sure that I'm bringing both the bends close to each other and together. And once you start doing that, you'll see that the whole flower will also become circular and it will fall in place. It's very slow. Just do it slowly because 20 gauge tends to bend quickly. And one by one, that's the last one. Now you see it's already become a round circular shape. The wire that we left, because we are making it as a stud earring, we're just going to straighten out that wire. I'm using my flat nose plier to straighten it out. Straighten it out slowly, and that is ready now. All we need to do is hammer it. So I'm going to take my hammer and anvil and I'm just going to hammer it very softly and slowly. I'm just going to turn it around and hammer each of the petals one by one. It will make sure that the frame becomes very sturdy and the wire will hold its shape very nicely. So we have finished hammering now all the petals, and that is how clean and nice it is. We are going to mark 1 centimeter's length and cut the wire behind. That is enough to make a stud earring. The second one, I have just swirled the wire in between. I did not cut it. So you see, instead of making a stud, this is a charm which you can use for earrings or you can just add a chain to make different kind of charms. So this is the third one where I'm going to add a bead and show you how to do that. So we're going to add a 4 mm bead. You can go with a maximum, I think 6 mm, even 8 mm should be fine. And we are just going to wrap the wire around the bead slowly. I like intricate looks, and just wrapping the bead on top makes it look very intricate. That's exactly what I'm doing. Just going to wrap it, and the open end I'm going to make sure that I'm going to tuck it away nice and tight. I just want you to see how it looks behind. And because we are making a stud, we are just going to open up the wire, and we are also going to cut to 1 centimeter's length behind. So we've got two different options in earrings now. You have earrings, you have charms, and you have studs. I hope you like it. Enjoy. I've made a pair of earrings to show you how it looks. It's super light, and you can add any crystals to make it to the next level. So what are you going to be doing with yours?